guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I decided I wanted to do a really fun and colorful and glittery halo eye. So this is what I came up with. So this is a pretty easy look, in my opinion. I mean, it takes a little practice to get the blending down right and then figuring out your glitter placement. As I've gotten older, my eyes have become more hooded. Like, they used to be like this where you could really see my crease and everything in there, but now they're, I'm getting this like saggy skin a little bit, and it happens when you're older. It's just gravity, it's age, and but you have to work with what you have. The glitter placement is a little more tedious than the rest of it, but this is your general halo eye, going from lightest to darkest, kind of like a burning bridge is what it reminds me of. So yeah, if you want to see how to get this look, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And if you feel so inclined to do so, feel free to share it. I will leave all my social media at the end of the video and linked down below. And don't forget to hit the notification bell, because if you want to see more from me and my channel, hitting that notification bell will let you know as soon as I upload. I also want to talk about this gorgeous ring. Please ignore my burn. I'm just gonna hide that. So this ring, can I tell you how absolutely stunning it is? This is by Julia Jewelry. Say that 10 times fast. And this is a rose gold and white sapphire ring. It is considered a wedding band set. It's so pretty. I have gotten a ton of compliments on it. So here's the ring. Super, super pretty. It's, I'm not sure the name of it, but it's a square cut, but it's turned to where it looks like a diamond, and it is a silver. The metal is silver, but it's rose gold plated, and it comes, they're two separate pieces, so you can see right here. So I just wanted to share with you guys this company. They did send it to me. This is just so pretty. I love rose gold. So I will link them down below. I'll also link this ring down below for you guys to check out in case you're interested. They also have tons of other stuff. They have jewelry, and they have jewelry. Of course they have jewelry. They have necklaces and earrings and cocktail rings. I don't recall if they're bracelets, but I mean, the website is huge and everything is very, very reasonably priced. Hi guys, welcome back. Okay, we're just gonna get started. We're gonna start with the Sweet Peach palette. This is just that bone color. I cannot remember the name off the top of my head, but I'm just setting my concealer with that so everything blends nicely. Next, I'm going with this Luxie brush and this huge colorful palette. I'm taking these two yellows you see here, and this is going to be my crease transition shade. This is just going to keep everything really warm, and I'm just lightly, ever so lightly, applying that to the upper part of my crease. Not all the way to the brow bone, but pretty high up and down into the crease, and this is just back and forth windshield wiper motions. Next, going in with this brush. Don't remember what it is. I'll link it down below. I did get it in my Ipsy bag. Oh, I believe this is one from slmissglam. But I'm going in with these two orange shades I pointed to, and I'm putting that down lower into my crease, and this is going to be the beginning of our burning look. So I'm just carefully applying that, being very meticulous where it is going and not bringing it too high up, and just back and forth and swirling motions. Here I'm applying just a little bit more. I believe I took the like neon orange looking one just to brighten it, and it was a little more pigmented than the other ones. So I'm just putting more of that into the crease. I wanted to show you guys the entire process of how I applied everything so you got an idea as to how long it takes to do this. Now I'm just going back with the first brush with no additional product and blending out those edges and making sure you see the yellow and that it blends nicely with the orange. Now I'm going in with this Royal and Langnickel brush and this blush by NYX in the shade Cinnamon. I've been using this more as an eyeshadow than a blush. It's so pretty. As before, I am keeping this below the previous color, which are those oranges we added. So I'm keeping that below so you can see all the shades. And this is also going a little bit onto the lid to, of course, help blend the next color. This color, for whatever reason, was kind of going on. Can you see how it's kind of skipping? It's not going on as smooth as it normally does. So I'm just going over here and there so that we have that smooth transition. So I'm building little by little. Going back in with that slmissglam brush that we used the oranges on and just smoothing out those edges, of course. I think I applied a little bit more orange so that it blended a lot nicer. So that's what you could see me doing here. Now going into this Wet n Wild palette, I think this is a California roll. I think that's what it's called. I'm taking the red that's on there and placing that all over the lid. It's not quite the same as the next color. I think it's more blue toned versus more warm toned. So that's why I use this one. Now going into this Morphe palette, I'm using this warm red brown shade. I think this is the Copper Spice palette. And I'm taking this on a really small flat shader brush, and so I'm applying it to the very outermost corner of my lid and right in that crease, in the very depth of my crease, to of course add depth. So then taking this darkest brown on this MUA mini crease brush, I am darkening up those same areas. I love this brush for how tiny it is. It's so convenient. It's small, but it blends as well, so it can really get into those small, teeny tiny areas that you need. Now back with the previous brush to blend out the edges of those dark shadows we applied. And again, with the slmissglam brush that we use the orange shades for, just want to continue to blend. That is the key to a smooth transition. Just checking. Now time for the glitter. NYX Glitter Glue on this Dollar Elf, I think it's a concealer brush. Super tiny, perfect for this area. I'm just taking a little bit and just applying it where I want that glitter to be. So I'm just patting. And you want to work quickly with this, so once you put it on, you want to be sure you have your glitter ready to apply on top. And I'm using this glitter from Ofra Cosmetics. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but I will link it down below. I also have a code if you guys are interested in purchasing. You can also save money with my code, and I'll link that below as well. So I'm just patting this on top of the glitter glue. I started with the red, but decided that I was going to use this NYX glitter liner. Once again, I will put the name and link it down below so you guys can purchase it if you're interested. So I'm just putting this a little bit on top of there, and I'm taking another Ofra Cosmetics glitter. This one's like gold and red mixed together, and I'm patting that on top of you know, where I put that glitter liner. It just seemed to look the best when I mixed the two. Now I'm taking that brush and just brushing away the glitter, and of course applying a little more, because you can never have too much. I love the way it looked. Now taking this NYX matte black liner. This liner is great. I love this. This is like my second favorite liquid liner. First one being the NYX Epic Ink. But I'm just taking this because it's liquidy versus the brush applicator, and it'll just get a better coverage. So now lashes and mascara. These lashes are the Amore lashes from Koko. And now I'm going in with this MAC brush and that dark brown shade we used to deepen up the crease area. We're going to run that along the lower lash line, really close to there, thickening it just a little bit on the very outermost corner. Now with that red-brown shade from the Morphe palette and this Royal and Langnickel smudger brush, we're going to apply that just below that previous color, giving it that gradient just like the crease. Now back in with that previous brush, I just wanted to kind of connect that dark brown to the upper and lower areas so it's a little more cohesive. Same with the smudger brush. Now going in with cinnamon from NYX, I'm taking the same Royal and Langnickel smudger brush and just applying that a little bit lower for that same gradient effect. And now the orange shades, I'm taking that on this MAC 219 pencil brush, and I'm going to do the same thing I did on the crease area. I love the way this orange looks. Oh my gosh, that neon orange, so stunning, and it's so pigmented. Now I'm taking this brush and the yellow shades we used. This is kind of like a wide, flat blending brush. I forget what company it's from, but I'm just lightly putting that on the very edge of where we put the orange so that it's all cohesive, but it's not kind of crazy looking, bringing it too far down. So that's what we're doing here. Making sure all the edges blend nicely and it's a cohesive look. And then the first brush we used for the yellow, it kind of applied the yellow a little better. Now that the glue is tacky enough, I'm applying the Koko lashes in Amore. These lashes are so fun. I love how spiky they are. And they're not super huge either. And I, of course, use tweezers to apply my lashes. It's just easier, especially with nails. Now I'm taking Nectar from the Sweet Peach palette and applying that as my brow bone highlight. Same color on this Scone smudger brush. I'm applying that on the inner corner. Now with my Pop Beauty highlighting palette, I'm taking that light goldish shade and just putting it on top of that inner corner. I felt like it needed a little bit more warmth than the shade I had previously used, so I'm doing that. And of course, with my favorite clean blending brush, I'm blending all those edges. That is the slmissglam L34, I believe. Love this brush, it is so perfect. Now to finish my brows, I'm taking the Mirabella Brow Pencil. I think it's in like medium brown or something. And I'm just lightly filling in and sketching out the bottom part of my brow. I've been really into soap brows lately, so that's kind of what I've been doing. I'm doing light strokes, especially in the front, which is more sparse than the rest of my brow. My brows are pretty long and thick naturally. The front needs a little more help. So I just continue to add hair-like strokes throughout my brows so they look nice and fairly natural. I'm taking this spoolie by NYX Cosmetics. They sent this to me along with another brush, so I'm just brushing through them with the soap and then going over them with the Benefit Gimme Brow in shade number 1. This helps to add little fibers as well as comb up the brows and slightly lighten mine because mine are so dark and my hair is so light. So I like using this. It's perfect. For the lips, I used Ofra Cosmetics Bel Air Liquid Lipstick, and I'm going to finish up with the Pixi Makeup Setting Mist to make sure to lock in that makeup all day. So here's the finished look. What do you guys think? Let me know, tag me on Instagram and Twitter and whatnot if you decide to recreate this look. I think it's so fun and so gorgeous. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.
Like the attention, girl, I know you. But you're everything I want in life. We're fighting danger like kung fu.